iPhone 7 Plus front camera replacement guide. The tools we're going to need are a proprietary pentalobe screwdriver, a Phillips head double or 000 screwdriver, either one will work, a proprietary Y screwdriver, a suction cup for prying the screen apart, also a plastic triangular pick tool for separating the screen. This is an optional tool here. This will help remove the adhesive around the contour of the screen. And a plastic spudger for prying connections apart. Then also tweezers for managing screws and difficult to get to components. If the phone is on, go ahead and power it down. Near the charging port, there are two pentalobe screws securing the screen to the phone case. Go ahead and remove the two pentalobe screws. Go ahead and place the suction cup as close as you can to the home button. Make sure it's firmly secure and nice and tight. Now loop either your index or your middle finger through the suction cup loop. Pinch the sides of the phone with your other fingers. Make sure that you have leverage. Now pull as hard as you can on the suction cup. This will create a small crack for you to sneak the triangular pick through, and go ahead and start prying it from left to right to pry the screen apart. The tension and resistance that you'll feel is going to be from the adhesive, the waterproof adhesive. You can go ahead and remove or cut away this adhesive with the metallic prying tool. You can use it in tandem with the plastic tool, or just the plastic tool itself in case you don't want to risk scratching the phone. Run the tool along both sides of the phone. Pry the screen up just a little bit, no more than an inch. Remember, this phone folds out like a book and not straight up. What you want to do is you want to pull it down and then flip it over like a book. And you're gonna close it and then push it back in when we're done. So that's how it opens up. Go ahead and loosen up the top of the adhesive near the top of the phone. Now just tilt it and push it out, and then open it right up just like a book. And that's it, we're in. The screen is connected in two places to the logic board. We'll need to remove the cover that guards the connection. It's secured with 4 Y-tip screws. Go ahead and remove the 4 Y-tip screws as you see here. Now go ahead and lift up and remove the cover. This will expose the two connections, one to the digitizer and one to the LCD. With the plastic prying tool, go ahead and get underneath the LCD connection. Now go ahead and get underneath the digitizer connection. This side is now loose. Now let's undo the top. Go ahead and remove the 3 Y-tip screws that are guarding the shield, and then remove the shield. Now with the plastic prying tool, get underneath and pop out the camera connection. And this will completely loosen up the screen. We can now separate the screen from the phone. On the screen, remove the 5 Phillips head screws that are securing the shield bracket that holds the speaker and the camera together. Go ahead and remove the 5 screws as you see here. Now you can gently lift up the shield and move it out of the way. Pry back the camera slightly, lift up the speaker. Here's what the earpiece speaker looks like. Removing the camera is a little tricky. Go ahead and peel it back and expose the ambient sensor and just pry it out in the orientation that you see here. Now gently in this top left corner, work the prying tool, plastic prying tool, underneath that camera corner. Be very careful because the camera is connected to the speaker cable with a little bit of adhesive. Here's what the camera looks like when it's out. Reassembly. Place the speaker portion of the cable right along the 2 guiding pins and lay the cable in place. Now go ahead and tuck in the ambient sensor first. You can use the plastic prying tool to gently push it into its socket. Now go ahead and place the ear speaker right over the cable and fold up the camera portion of the cable over the speaker and put the camera into its socket. Now go ahead and place the bracket over the camera and the speaker. Make sure everything's aligned and re-secure it with the 5 Phillips head screws. Let's reattach the screen to the phone. Go ahead and align it side by side. Now at the top, go ahead and secure the camera connection first by aligning it in the following orientation and then clicking it into its socket. You can use the plastic prying tool to assist you to make sure you get a good connection. Now go ahead and place the shield over the connection and secure it with the 3 white tip screws. Moving on to the bottom, go ahead and secure the LCD and the digitizer portion of the screen. The digitizer first is the smaller ribbon cable. Go ahead and click that into place. Make sure it's nice and firm click. Then secure the LCD. Now you can put the cable cover right over both of the connections. Secure it with the 4 wide tip screws. If you got them mixed up, the one all the way on the right is the longer one. We can clamp up the phone now. Go ahead and fold it up. Now at the very top, make sure you tuck that in first and the latches are in at the top. And then you can go ahead and clamp it shut, going around the contour, making sure that it's sealed and clamped in. Once you went around the contour a few times and you feel like you have a good seal, it's time to reinstall the 2 pentalobe screws near the charging port. You can go ahead and load the 2 screws into their sockets and then tighten them with the pentalobe screwdriver. Now let's go ahead and power on and test the phone. Looks good. Thank you for watching. If this video helped you, please hit like and subscribe, and check out more awesome videos at appledollars.com.